Let's take a look at how we can use some of the camera features here on the iPad so we can engage students in um, some fun play, but at the same time helping them to introduce themselves to both the iPad itself and to their classmates and their team. So I'm going to go on ahead and have us launch Photobooth. So I'm clicking on the Photobooth app and it's opening up like that. I just took a picture of myself, and since it's so hot and steamy out today, I thought I would use the Photobooth um, option of sort of thermal man. Let me go on ahead and show you what happens when you do load Photobooth like that. I have lots of different options, and so I've picked the thermal camera again for the heat, but I could also do the X-ray just because take a look at how creepy that is. I'm gonna go, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of that. Oh, somebody needs to erase that very quickly, but that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna get out of Photobooth now, and I can go into my camera roll because anything that I've taken in Photobooth will have opened up and saved into my camera roll. So you'll see that I've got a couple of those here that I can use. When I'm in my camera roll and I click on that, I have options to be able to share that out in a number of ways. One of the ways I'm going to want to share these pictures, because I'm going to introduce students to yet another tool, is sliding over to search the iPad. And I've got one of my favorite apps is a comic strip creator called, oh my goodness, I can't remember now, Strip Designer. So I start to type that, and again in the iPad what happens is it's looking at a table of contents of these apps. I tap on Strip Design itself and it's going to launch that right from there. Strip Designer lets me create comic strips. I'm going to hit the Create New button, and I can tell it what kind of pages I want in my comic strip. And I'm just going to go with a regular sort of plain one for now. And then that means now I'm prompted to say in each one of the pages of my comic strips, what's the first page layout going to look like? And I'm going to select the one that's just the 1, 2, and 3. I have multiple ways to add photos here into my comic book, and I'm imagining kids introducing themselves by creating a comic strip in the beginning of the school year, maybe interviewing another student and then turning that interview, the best of the best of what they've learned, into a comic strip about the other student. And this is also a way to capture what students know in terms of content. I've gone ahead and tapped on the Add Photo, and you notice I've got options about how I can add photos. I can go right to my photo album, or I can also go and open up my camera and take a photo right in this app to put in there. I'm going to go to my photo album so I can grab that heat miser one of me, and as soon as I've tapped that, I get that to launch right in there. Again, I'm going to go and tap on the Add Photo on the other next little box, and then notice again I have lots of other ways. I can take something from Dropbox, I can find a map, I can use my camera, and I'm just clicking on the camera, and let's go on down and take a picture of my foot. And I'll hit the Use button, and then there it goes on in here. Lastly, what I can do, and well, lots of other things, but just for the demonstration today, I'm going to go ahead and click the Add button that's located on the bottom of my screen and strip designer. And let's go ahead and add a sticker. I'm tapping on POW, and of course, as you know, what students go to right away is the mustache. So I'm going to select the top mustache, and I'm going to drag that right over into my heat miser. Ooh, that's perfect. I click anywhere, and there it happens to be, and then I can continue to build. Let's give it a very quick, again by hitting the Add button, a little effect in here. How about boom? For those thunderstorms that'll be coming our way today. Great. In the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to now hit Share, because there are multiple ways for me to be able to share this out. And again, although I'm showing you how the app works, the application with the students is what your task is, and thinking about how best they can use some of these tools to be able to show what they know, to be able to connect with their teammates, and to create a culture of sharing in a community and a digital world that you'll be bringing their way. Thanks for watching.